Hey everyone, it's me, Dan, and here we are. We're back, and we're here with what I read in July. So, stick around and let's talk about it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Dan. Welcome. We have taken a little bit of a break, like a month, but I ended up just going on vacation. So I ended up going and staying with my mom for a little bit, and then I went to Delaware to see my dad, and I did buy a lot of books in that time. So I will be doing a book haul as well, because I have like, I don't know, like 30 something books. I don't know. But I digress. But today we're here to talk about what I read in July. Like I said, I did skip my June wrap up. I filmed it. I just not feeling it in June. Well, I guess I wasn't feeling it in July because I didn't film it in July, but whatever. Here we are. And I had some really great July reads. So let's dive in. I'm going to start from my lowest rated ones to my highest rated ones, and then we will just move from there. Okay? I also have a new ring light, and let me tell you, I'm vibing with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you ever just touch playing with a mouse? I'm like vibing. Do you know what I mean? Let's do this. Okay, so the first book I have right here, I got it from the library, and it is Hide by Kirsten White. Now, I went into this knowing that everyone hates this book, that it just wasn't for them. And I was like, I'm going to be the one that champions this book. The premise is great. If you don't know what Hide is basically a girl who's not doing very well financially, does like this hide and seek competition in an abandoned amusement park. Sounds fucking wonderful. Freaking whatever. I'm excited for that. That got me going. Great premise, horrible execution. Horrible book. I gave it a 2.53 stars. I don't recommend it. But it was so short that I just wanted to finish it. But there were just so many things, like so many plot holes, and it went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. So that's Hide by Kirsten White. Okay, the second book that I read, again, is right here, is Wild by Cheryl Strayed. And this is that book, it's like a memoir-ish, I guess, of a woman who's just like not in the best place, so she decides to go on the Pacific Crest Trail, which is like one of the longest trails in America, and just basically live on her own and scavenge for food and be in the mountains and grizzly bears. Do you know what I mean? I give this 3 stars, 3.5 maybe. It was fine. I liked she made a bunch of like fun discoveries about herself, and there were like little moments in the book where there was a lot of like conflict happening, but then there were parts in the book that were just very boring. I love looking at nature. I'm not a big fan of like being in it. So when she was describing a lot of things, like it wasn't for me. There was parts about her like toenails falling off, and that just like made me a little wheezy. Overall, it was an okay book. I just know it because they reference it in Gilmore Girls, you know, Wild the book or Wild the movie. It was fine. I liked it. Okay, so the next book that I read was, I think, what are you? 4 stars. I gave Ramon and Julieta 4 stars. This is a Romeo and Juliet, clearly, inspired book. My favorite trope, star-crossed lovers, kind of a thing. And this is a romance, so it got a little steamy. by Elena Quintana Albertson. And it was fun. Basically, this girl runs a taco place with her parents, and this guy wants to tear it down. Da 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 da. I don't know. It talked about tacos, made me really hungry. And it was fun. I liked it. I think there's gonna be more in this, maybe. I don't remember. But I liked it. And I do, obviously, I have a knack for reading Romeo and Juliet retelling, so I will be getting to this, like, more. There's one called, like, West Side Love Story that I want to read. It's a trope that I enjoy. So, yeah, 4 stars. Okay, another 4-star read. I read this one when I was visiting my mother. And that is In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. This was fun. I really liked the twist in it. If you don't know, it's like a group of people. It's like they all return for a reunion, and things happened while they were in school, and now the repercussions of that are coming with them when they go to this reunion, trying to figure out who killed the person in high school. It was fun. I liked it. It was pretty fast. It was a fast read, but I don't know. Give it 4, I think. Yeah, 4 stars. It was a fun mystery. I liked the characters a lot, and it went really fast, which is what I'm here for. 6 friends, 1 college reunion, 1 unsolved murder. It was fun. Highly recommend if you like thrillers. All right, we're getting down to the bottom line. This is just a really quick wrap up because I only read 7 books, and I probably will read that in August as well. But the next one, this is my Fairy Loot edition, but this is This Vicious Grace by Emily Thede? I don't know. Gorgeous. She is a stunner. She's a stunner. I picked this up because I need to get through my Fairy Loot books. Because I buy and I don't read. But this was fun. This tells, like it says on the back, 3 weddings, so if you knows, 1 more chance to save them all. It's basically about our girl, Alessa, who she has a power that ignites other people's power. Oh my god, my Alexa just went off. What's going on? It's very odd. This is odd because I just read a book, These Things Between Us, where like an Alexa like goes on the fritz. Am I gonna die here? Back to this. I'm so dumb. But so her power heightens other people's power. So her power is really nothing except heightening her male, what is that called? Her gentleman callers. And then them both together can defeat this evil that's been rising. It was fun. It takes place on like an Italian island. It was fun. It was very vivid. Like you could see everything and you knew what was happening. Like it was very picturesque. And it was a really good vibe. I really liked it a lot. And I will be continuing because this is the start of a series. And I am excited to see where it goes because we did leave the ending in a good spot. So, yeah. That's that. 4.5 stars. This is very short and very sweet. Okay, so the 2 last books that I read in July are 5-star reads. Favorites of all time. I read this one for book club that I was in. And that is Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. Now this book was fun. I cried a lot. Tears were shed. If you don't know what the hype is about this book, I would say it's a thriller, suspense thriller, because this book follows 2 dads. Their sons were both gay and were both killed. Well, their 2 fathers are both ex-convicts, so they get out and they're like, well, our sons are dead. Let's find out who killed them so that we can make amends because we hated our kids because they were gay. So let's make amends now, which sounds cliche, like, oh, the things you wish you could have said to your kid kind of a thing. But the way that this was handled and there were some beautiful, very beautiful moments in this book, and the ending had me in tears. I'm getting emotional just like thinking about it. But if you haven't read this book, I highly recommend it. If you want to talk about this book, please talk to me about it, because I would love to know what you thought of it, because I really, honestly, I love this book so much, and I would definitely reread this again and again, because I think it was just beautifully told, and I want to pick up anything by S.A. Cosby now, because their writing is just chef's kiss. Wow. Highly recommend this book. I like, even thinking about the ending just like gives me tears. Let's talk about another book that gave me tears instead. All right, folks, this is it. This is the final book that I read in July. And that book would be Jade City by Fonda Lee. I think I'm fine. Jade City by Fonda Lee. Not that many tabs. There's a few. Not a lot of tabs, but lots of tears. Am I right? Well, so Fonda Lee wrote this beautiful, gorgeous book about family, about Jade, about life. This book said a lot to me. If you don't know what this is about, it's about the Call family, and they are the main controllers of Jade in this island town called City, I guess. And their family has always been in charge of what happens to the Jade, and how it's exported, how it's imported, how it's used. And in this world, Jade is also a means to heighten magical abilities that you have, but you have to be properly trained in it, in sort of martial arts kind of style magic system, which was really cool. And so we're following 3 of the siblings and a cousin as they are basically getting their rise to power in the family, because the seniors are fading. So now the younger generation has to step up and basically take control. Many tears right here and right here were major tear moments for me, where I knew I was in love with this book and I knew that I was going to continue this series, which I did. I just finished Jade War, and I absolutely loved it. It was emotional, it was fun, it's politically driven, which I really like, and I couldn't recommend this more. If you want high fantasy but urban fantasy, this is the book for you. Book 2, I can say with confidence that it is just as good, even more political, and I loved it. Fantastic read. And I'm going to read Jade Legacy in August as well. 5 frickin' stars. That's it. That's all I got for you. Today has been a very stressful day. I went and saw The Devil Wears Prada, which was fantastic. If you like the movie, you would like the musical, so look out for it if it ever comes to Broadway. And then I spilled an almost entirely brand new coffee all over my kitchen and living room floor, and that really got me in a mood. So I was like, I need to film this before I have a panic attack. But that's it. That is my July wrap-up. I will be coming at you with an August wrap-up soon, when August finishes. And look for a haul coming your way of all the books. They're all right here that I've been hoarding and need to show off, because I got some really goodies. But that's it. That's everything from me to you. So that's a wrap. See ya. Bye.